How's everybody? Hello. Hope you all are doing well. So many twerking Emberlings in the chat. It's crazy. This makes me sad because on OBS they aren't dancing, so they're just showing their ass. Hello. Hi Ash, I'm good. I'm glad to hear. It's nice to meet you, good. My name is Ash. Hi. How's everyone doing today? Hello. Time for brain worms, true. I'm gonna hopefully get through the vampire one first, since I failed last time. We're not dancing in YouTube chat either. What? Why not? Whack. Do the other ones first and work up to the vampire one. We could do that. So ready for this stream. Never been more excited to stare at a page from an atlas. I yearn for the worm. And the worm yearns for you. I want brain eating worms. Chat demands worms. Alright, well, let's get into it, I suppose. You ask and you shall receive. Neurax worms. Manipulative organism that burrows into the brain. Worms. Why are you guys obsessed with the worms? Let's go. Guys, if I turned into a worm, would you still love me? Would you still listen to my audios? Thank you, King. I got you. We have a boyfriend. Kind of looks like the face hugger from Aliens. I could see it. Yes, I would still listen. Thank you. Oh, let's continue. See, what do we want as a bonus? Let's do boost at the beginning. Bonus in arid climates and bonus DNA when devolving. What are we naming our worm? Yes, we wouldn't. We would get you a terrarium. Aww. It's a good worm name. Maybe like Wormathy. Worm is just short for Wormathy. Dang right. Robert. Robert. There have been numerous injuries. Wormy, yes. Robert. But Wormathy, though. If I go Robert, can I make it Roberto? Robert Wormathy. I might be able to do it all. Robert Wormathy. Lovely. I'm going to play Genk. You are a new Neurax worm. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humanity. Or all humans in the ultimate plague. Where is Robert Wormathy starting? It's perfect. I love our worm son, and our worm son loves you. Where would a green worm spawn? Any suggestions? England? Sound about British, true. Robert Wormathy does sound like a pretty British name. Let's roll with it. Robert Wormathy is infected the first human, weak but used to cold temperatures, and must evolve using DNA points to infect other people. Let's see its abilities. Pathogen involves to withstand cold temperature and climate. I don't know why these are orange. Maybe just because I can get them. Manipulation of dopamine transporters results in a form of ADHD, which encourages hosts to fly to a target country. Robert Wormathy can make people fly because of their ADD? ADHD? What the? Everything's new. Oh my god. Your request shuffling your icon a little so that we can see Australia a bit. Oh, sure. Oh my god. Yeah, let me just... What's happening? Oh my god. There we go. Does that look? Oh man, I'm really just on top of it. I'll be a little bit lower. Concentrina locomotion. Ability to grip with portions of body while pulling and pushing other sections allows faster movement outside host, increasing infectivity. Are we? We're severity. A little bit, okay. Neurax worm produces eggs that are ejected from the host brains in thousands, increasing infectivity. Okay. Worms are able to exchange genetic material inside of host body, increasing the chance of mutation. And that sounds like my friend's ex had to travel in another country every 6 months. We're all just hosts of Robert Wormathy. Symptoms. Neural breach. Breach of the blood and brain barrier to allow access to those brain causes dystonia, rapid eye blinking. Let's start with eggs. Attach when they experience an increase in warmth, likely due to nearby human activity, greatly increases infectivity. Sure. It's become a food source for birds, but many survive in the digestive tract, allowing increased transmissions. The blood one. From eggs attach themselves to insects, causing increases, especially in hot regions. That's cursed. You've successfully evolved Robert Wormthy. Very nice. Nurax worm emerges. Robert Wormthy is a Nurax worm, undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it a means to spread. Oh lord. It spreads remarkably slowly. It's getting there. I do not have brain worms, so you think. Let's wouldn't build a bit of a drug resistance. Maybe that's just what the brain worms want you to think. Robert Wormthy is spreading from person to person in the UK and will grow exponentially. You can control the plague indirectly by evolving. I'm proud of our little Robert. It's doing his best. Let's see. Decrypt portions, allow faster movement outside hosts and increasing infectivity. Sure. Ability to propagate fluctual waves along the lengths of the worm allows to increase speed and range outside a host. Increases infectivityness. Oh, and there's the air. Air. Worm can dehydrate to become lighter, allowing them to float on wind, increasing infectivity, especially in arid conditions. Worm skins become highly vascularized, allowing absorption of oxygen and survival transmission in water. That's awful. Let's see, what's the UK like? Cold, humid, urban, rich. Okay. We ought to get that cold perk, huh? If he infects hundreds, let's go. I'm gonna try to keep the severity as low as I can. Hopefully, I don't know what this symptoms thing evolves into, exactly how fast and dangerous it can be. In uncharted territory. Ladies, what if he said he would stop loving you if you become a host worm? Robert Wormthy. Danish Mafia becoming too powerful. Recent events, including the Danish Mafia, have prompted the German Chancellor to commission a new investigation into organized crime and antisocial behavior. Robert Wormthy infects thousands. Let's go by blood. Why not? Mafia, hello sailors, Daisy. You concern me. Ink being Daisy's new favorite game, you got Robert Wormley in the mob. I'll have to see if there's any like werewolf-based games. I'm sure there are. Robert Wormley spreads to Iceland. Oh shit. Robert Wormley's going all over the place. Analyze. They'll give you a kidney if you play a werewolf game. Gee, we gotta make sure Greenland gets taken down. It was so secure last time, seriously. More infectious than TB. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like we're getting noticed. That's always fit to change. I don't know if you want to play werewolf games, they tend to be rather feral. But you know, huh? Got something to admit, ain't he? Let's go, Robert. Like vampire games are any better. She got you there. UK starts work on a cure. What? UK is the first to instruct doctors to begin research into the cure for Robert Wormley. Without greater funding, it's expected to take a long time. What? When did they notice us, though? That's some bullshit. Let's go by air. Great, let's airplanes be infected again. Nice. Accusations. Very good slow burn romance last time. True? That we did. Wormley, just another parasite. Scientists tell public not to worry about Robert Wormley, although unpleasant, does not appear to cause any symptoms in humans that will be easily cured. Oh, so they're lying. It's always fun. Say that I know why I prefer vampires. UK shuts down airports. It's too late. We've already spread the worm. My fair share of research as a teen, lol. Disturbing reports of Robert Wormley. Scientists prove that Robert Wormley could theoretically manipulate human thoughts to its advantage. More research is needed. What? No, of course not. They've even gotten 1%. Where are some of the places I haven't really been? Can control their thoughts? That's sick. It is. I always did wonder, as like a theoretical, and I mean this because like more infectious than HIV. I've always been interested in like hive minds, when it comes to like ants and stuff. See, ants work in quite literally a democracy. They will release pheromones that can kind of dictate like what they want, they think. So if, say, if an ant finds a better place for a hive, for a nest, they will release pheromones in that area, leading to their original nest. Basically, tell the other ants, hey, we should move here. Other ants will go down there, they'll check it out. If they agree, if they also think, yeah, this would be good, then they head back to the nest with that same pheromone trail, making it stronger. Eventually, if one of them goes there and doesn't think it'll be a better nest, they go back to the original and release their pheromones. And then they essentially will like put it to a vote. Whichever place has India is the global leading effort. Okay. They essentially just, whichever place ends up having the stronger pheromone, they'll end up moving to. Pretty neat. And democracy better than human democracy, for real. Yeah. See, let's. You know that there's a chemical in BIC or in Bic ink pens that is similar to the ant pheromones. So if you have ants and draw a line with a Bic pen, they'll follow the line. Interesting. Did not know that. One's in Greenland. Let's see. So to spread Trojan plains. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Is there any place in the world that has not been infected? Morocco. Let's go to New Guinea. More pheromones in human society is what I'm hearing. Let's do the arid continent. Most of Africa is kind of slowed down. Big Town Iceland. Los Angeles Olympics mystery. Is there any place in the world that... Oh, fuck. Okay. There are no healthy countries. Let's do a reshuffle. 2 reshuffles. Start increasing mutations. Greenland will fall. Good. We did an experiment in college with the pens and ants, and we put them in a circle of death. Temporarily afterwards, they were released back into their homes unharmed. That's good. Man, like Africa is not giving a shit. Increases. insect too. Like the gear, they're trying. They certainly are trying. Let's go ahead and upgrade some symptoms. Read the blood brain barrier allows access. Central production in the cerebral cavities begins, enables increased control over host brain. Beta receptors blockers released, dampening anxiety in the host and lessening severity of allergic reactions to the worm. Dopamine production simulated to cause a boost of confusion in host, harder to concentrate on complex work. That might be good. Central smash in the frontal lobe, the consciousness thought center, and gain the ability to mentally manipulate. That's cool. Let's do those there. Raccoon, can we lower the music a bit? Yeah. There we go. What difficulty? Just the standard. See. Let's devolve. Wait. Okay. I guess I could save up for that one. Robert Wormthy is controlling you. Robert Wormthy has the ability to control humans. Scientists urge government to invest further. Greenland so early. I'm so proud. I know. Morocco's holding up. May I draw some of your characters, Ash? Absolutely. Love that. Adrenergic construction symptom mutated. What does that do? Lessening anxiety. Lowered levels of hygiene increase infection. Okay. Rules overall. And India only has 300 people infected. There we go. Genetic reshuffle. It's down to 49. Interesting. I guess we probably could have done that earlier on. We are pretty deep into it and we haven't gotten any lethality, which is a little fucking scary. So like, unless the top ability is like, you know, commit, die, then I don't know if we're gonna have enough lethality by the end of it to kill off everyone. Nobody in India is getting infected. Let's keep sending them. Wait, no. no, because their orders are down, right? Port's closed. Damn, okay. Do that. Hold on, Robert. Very high levels of bird migration expected. Okay. Did I upgrade birds? I did. And send everybody to India. Memory loss mutated. Fuck yeah. Aneurysm. Man. It is just not spreading here. Can I devolve these? Oh, fuck, it costed points. I'm stupid. Yeah, no, we lost. Tragic. That's unfortunate. It does seem to be very symptom heavy. We need to work on lethality. Yeah, I think that's why I need to do symptoms way earlier. Because, yeah, I mean, I just kept upgrading and upgrading and upgrading and just nothing. Our boy. Yeah, plus, like, once I feel like we got a lot of places infected pretty quickly. Once they started working on a cure, like, especially India, it just would not spread. Which is insane because I feel like we had all the perks that would allow it to spread easily there. See, it's just not changing. Everywhere else got orange real quick. Nothing. Let's retry. We'll do Robert Wormothy the second. And for shits and giggles, we're gonna start in India. Start spreading eggs. Rax worm emerges. Maybe I'll try upgrading. Oh, just do that now. That would have been nice a lot earlier because we could just spread to other places. All shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. Robert, an actual worm? Technically, yeah. Look at some of the symptoms. I need to mentally manipulate host. That'd be good. Worm or a flagellate. He looks like a flagellate. I have no idea what the difference is, quite frankly. Go Robert Wormthy II, make your ancestors proud. Nurax worm. Interesting. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh, mass synthesis of neurotransmitter gamma aminobutyric acid significantly reduces anxiety of the host and minimizes severity reactions. That's fucking cool. Individuals tweak dopamine receptors, inducing occasional states of psychosis and personality shifts to better accommodate the world. Okay, so some of the symptoms just lower our severity off the bat. That's cool. Maybe those are pseudopods from a natural evolution. Maybe. Roll that, why not? We already got more infected than we did before. The fact Raccoon can read is crazy. Though I could use your guys' help reading this. Writers demand site paywall. It's the brain work. I wonder if it's based of Toplaxa or Toxoplasma gondii. Brainworm. Oh my god. Despair. Why? Robert Wormthy is infecting people with depression. Let's go. Spread Trojan Plain. Let's go over to Greenland. The less likelihood that we get noticed, the better. Levels of hygiene increase infection. Sure. We'll make everybody silly. Toxoplasmos can haunt me. Medicine in France, slowing infection. France is a wealthy country. To spread faster, you may need to evolve drug resistance. Just for that. And no, they've already got people. Let's go to Central America. Some drug resistance. And hold off on those two. We'll increase air, eventually water. Once I get to 12. Walk to where the French friend zones. New minor disease spreading, and a normal checked up doctor in India found a new disease. It's been named Robert Wormthy II. Appears mostly harmless, but it must be investigated further. Other countries are reporting this disease. Aww. India starts to work on a cure. Fuck yo. Iceland. Let's make it harder for them to research. And India's on top of things. Seriously. Just another parasite. Exactly. Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. To increase infectivity. Just do drug resistance. But let's go ahead. Do rats. Go to West Africa. Don't question how we got there. Just happy that we did. Huh? Franzosen. Oh my god. China was taken down in a matter of days. That's fucking crazy. To Norway. Disturbing reports of Robert Wormthy theoretically manipulate humans. No, it can't. What are you talking about? You're delusional. Let's see, cold and warm, might as well. And fuck it, let's do water. Oh, interesting. Those are both kind of cool. Let's go. New Zealand. China shut down airports. No. Is there any place in the world that has not been infected? Balkan states, Poland, Baltic states, Ukraine, and Morocco. Placed on a watch list. Germany leading the global effort. Uh-oh. Poland, Baltic states, and Ukraine. infect Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine just got infected already. Fuck. Australia, way down. Oh yeah. Far out Australia went down. Like episodes increase in contact with others and inability to focus. That's good. Aggression. It causes irrational hatred and violence towards authorities and uninfected. Severe damage that triggers OCD. Forcing hosts to obsess over a specific war-related task. Interesting. Let's check that out. New obsession. Earthworm collecting. Reports are coming in all over the world that an extreme obsession with collecting earthworms. Psychologists are baffled and can't explain the new craze. Let's increase. Let's go to Baltic states, I guess. Let's increase the cold ability, I guess. Bullying is a love language. Everyone loves Robert. It's just a new internet trend, exactly. England is still slow as fuck. Your slow's economy. Fear of Robert Wormsey II is causing the global economic market to panic. Land, air, and sea trade is slow, as well as economic activity. 25% complete. Fuck me. I'll need to spread faster, goddamn. Do some mutations. Drawn to corpses, increasing infectivity when corpse is present. Is there any gnomes infected? So let's just send them to Greenland. No one's not infected. Don't like how fast they're researching. Here's my collection for Roberts. It's to evolve the kill. I agree. But I need more DNA. I got some DNA. Let's do insanity, yeah. First death in the Middle East. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. %. Oh my god, it's a rush against the clock. Please, I need DNA. I need it. Infusion symptom mutated. Let's go. I will not say no. I'm not getting anything. 75%. Fuck, man. Come on, give me 15 more points. Genetic reshuffle can slow cure. Yes. That also needs 19. Man, this one's fucking hard. really slow to spread, and they research this shit fast, even though it's supposed to be brain altering. Wait, who is infected? Here, take a trip to the Caribbean. There are no healthy people left in the world. I'm just getting no disease points. Yeah, no. Nothing I can do. Damn. I'm just not getting enough points to actually do anything. Oh, GG. Continue further. Adoration. Cool. Tragic. You tried your best, Robert II. Robert III! Back at it again. Where do we start this time? I know. It's so unfortunate. It's so tragic. Robert the Third is the one for sure. Third time's the charm. North America? Fuck it, let's go. Let's start with shit that makes it not severe. Just straight up out the box. We made better progress when you started in a wealthy country the first time, true. What can I do that doesn't cause any severity? I don't think there is anything, quite frankly. I guess that increases infectivity a little bit. I feel like it gets to a point where it ramps up and it spreads to a whole bunch of different places. But then it just takes for fucking ever to actually like 100% fill out the place. Let's start working on the drug stuff now. Because we are in a rich place which has better medicine. We're just chilling. So I'm pretty sure even if we don't have high severity, there will just be like random checkups that'll fuck us up and get us discovered. It's a little unfortunate. So it's like we gotta increase infection real fucking fast. I want the music though. Just some of the info on the country. Urban and rich. Nice. We've infected hundreds. Let's go. How are you guys doing? And it only gave us 1 point. There we go. More drug resistance. Good, good. I'm glad to hear. Tsunami hit Egypt. No. The medicine stuff effective before they find it. The game not differentiate when you do it. That's a good question. No, I think it helps the spread. Like, pathogen develops resistance to class 3 and 4 drugs, increases effectiveness in wealthy countries. Yeah. So genetic hardening, that'll make it slower, like their bar to progress slower. Drug resistance makes us faster to spread in wealthy countries, which the USA is. But if I should get something, I don't know. What? Yes. Do you mean like to order something or to make something? Spread to Canada. Let's go. See stuff I can throw into the oven like nuggies or pizza. Nuggies or instant ramen. What a pizza. Sounds good. More infectious than TB. Spreading. Maybe this is the play. Just minimum severity and just a very slow startup. as we get to new places, we're going to continue to infect more countries. So maybe if I make it stronger in like resistant climates, maybe we could just slowly and quietly spread it throughout every place. Pizza or ramen? Pizza. Actually, no. It's 5:30 a.m. Maybe just ramen. Somehow, almost the entire USA has been infected. Not one random doctor visit has found out about it. It's fine by me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna get a tangerine. I'm sorry. Hi, Cordial. As we aren't found out. The waiting game. Maybe we can speed it up a little bit. This is essentially just a lot of waiting. Just don't get seen. If I do, I'll go ahead and do the plane mutation to start traveling to some other places. So far, we're doing okay, I think. See, protein mac and cheese, hear me out. It's so good. Hell yeah, dude. Festival of Love. Ribs. spreading. Oh Lord, we spreading. Hold, I didn't get one but 2 tangerines. Let's go. Nobody's on to us yet. That's good. An eighth of the way there. Yeah, Greenland infected. Let's go. Severe storm in Morocco. No. Infectious than common cold. Couple places. Mostly down here, seems that haven't been infected. Never mind. New Guinea and New Zealand. Nice. We will slowly spread once the whole world is infected, which I'm still surprised no one's noticed yet. So every country has been infected now. Now we wait. We wait program for poor countries. Yes, I shall fall to the brain-eating worm. Now we wait for it to spread infection, and then we can mutate everything. Everything dangerous. Now she's wreaking havoc on the world again, playing God business. The world is in need of a reset. It is not my position. It is not my job to judge them. That is God's job. It is my job to send them to Him. Funny that there's just like random countries where it just doesn't want to spread. Like India, 100%. Afghanistan, 100%. China, Kazakhstan, 100%. Pakistan is just slowly making its way up. Indonesia, very slow as well. Spending too much time with the rat. The God complex is rubbed off onto him. It's there. How have we not been found out? I haven't upgraded anything for a fat fucking minute. Nobody knows that we exist yet. It's Robert Portmathy III. Granted, I have on 3 times speed. This is probably the slowest one we've ever done. What the fuck? It is so slow. Who now? Ratman? He's a good buddy I like to stream with. He's one of the moderators in Discord as well. You shall feel blessed to play host to Robert Wormothy III. word today that he's gonna be starting Frostpunk 2. Y'all excited to see that? I know I am. It'll be a good time. Cocaine. Needs to evolve to be killed. Let's slow it down. It's okay. We'll get there. I want every human to be infected. And when they go to cure and realize they don't have a variable group that isn't infected, I want them to fear. Power of cocaine. Cocaine. Y'all are menaces. Angola is really holding out strong, huh? If we're able to upgrade the entire symptom tree just real fucking fast with lethality, that'd be fucking crazy. Because I'm essentially infecting everybody and then turning an off switch on their brain. There's 15 million people who are healthy and slowly decreasing. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. There are no more healthy people in the world, everybody. You know what that means. Slow down to normal speed. Let's go down symptoms list. Immaturity. Mania. Aggression. Multiple inflammatory lesions in the brain trigger causes neurological damage resulting in death. Obsession. Cognitive scrambling. Electrical activity in the tendrils causes mild seizures, which completely scrambled Host's decisions to make it schizophrenia, hallucinations, blindness. Good God. Also to give them insanity. So I get another point. New worrying disease spreading. Give me a point. First death in Italy. Give me one more point. Let me make these motherfuckers insane. Brazil leading the global effort. There we go. Thank you. Insanity. Let's go. Killed more than the Black Death. Oh, I don't have genetic hardening. Well, that's scary. More than the Spanish flu. Hopefully it'll be enough. Let's shut down the airports. It doesn't matter. May I suggest Robert Wormothy fan art? Hell yeah. Just missed a DNA point, did I? Good. Genetic hardening, there we go. Korea breaks down. Oh, they're not gonna make it. Iceland in anarchy. This is a terrifying disease. Like, actually terrifying. Imagine. Okay, I want you to put yourself in perspective of the doctors discovering this. They realize, oh, this one's got a weird brain worm in their head. They try to research it. They try to, test drugs on it, and they're like, okay, let's get someone who's healthy to test the drugs on them just to make sure it's going to be okay with no side effects. They can't find a single healthy patient. Not even the doctors are healthy. They realize 100% of the population is infected with this brainworm. And then one day, out of the blue, people are going insane. People are aggressive and fighting one another. People are having fucking lesions in the brain. People are confused and have no idea what's going on. People start getting schizophrenia. People start hallucinating things. People start going blind within the span of one day. That is terrifying. That would make a great movie, yeah. Let's see, what else do we want? Give them confusion. Memory loss is in another point. Now they don't remember what's happening. Give them aneurysms. In real life, this would be horrific. Absolutely. Everyone is insane. Nobody is. I think last week we made the poopy and anxious was fucking rough. True. Nobody would be sane enough to realize it. True. I mean, yeah, that would be scary as fuck. Because if people are going blind, and that means they don't just see black, they just can't see. And so they would only be hearing auditory hallucinations. So now they're confused. They're angry. They don't remember much. And they're having creepy ass auditory hallucinations surround them as they can't see anything. They were plunged into hell, essentially. That is horrifying. GG, I guess. Robert, that's pure evil. Do it again. Crazy apocalypse preparation, honestly. And, just for the shit and giggles, they're gonna start laying eggs. Robert for the win. It was definitely a slow process, but it was a real slow process, but we got there. Sounds a bit like what my sister's describing sometimes, if I'm honest. Schizophrenia? Fuck. Laying eggs? What? Isn't this kind of what the blind vampire would have thought was happening outside his door? Maybe. Flooded again. I don't have enough disease points to add a whole bunch of stuff. So proud of you, Robert. Let's go. Ooh. Hell yeah. Let's watch this just to see how slow it is to spread and then how fast they die. He avenged his father and grandfather. So we are at almost at the 1 year mark, and we've infected the USA on a little bit of Canada, spreading out to Europe and Africa and South America. Around the time of the 2nd year, Canada's fallen, and we've slowly spread a little bit more to Europe and Asia. Almost 7 years to do this. 3rd year, we're starting to infect Russia and China a lot, as well as South America. I was playing the long game, genuinely. What creatures are we laying exactly? Rainworms. Slow and steady wins the race. Yours wins the game, true. And I feel like a lot of it was just near the very end, just waiting for final countries to get 100% infected. It's like it was at this point where it's like, okay, we're not doing anything, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing is changing. I thought that was another disease added to the list. You're gonna start laying eggs, have fun. Twelve, 10, 7, 6, 3, 1. No healthy people. And then mass casualty. Good God. I mean, that couldn't have been longer than a year that it killed them all. It took 7 years for it to completely infect the entire world, and then like a month, or like a month or two to completely kill 100% of the humans. That is awful. Thanks for doing the brainworm, that was fun. Nope, that'd be horrific. Metabolic hijack sheet. The parasite discovered. Let's go. Okay, so we got parasite now. Alright. 1 year, the entirety of humanity has died. Let's go ahead and do a parasite run, huh? Parasite lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. hijack. Okay. Just do this. Get a bonus. Start. We'll do that. Their file. Bonus DNA defaulting. Where's the metabolic hijack? Wait. Orange and red bubbles are automatically popped for you. Oh. Nah. Parasite in me wants candy. Can we do the vampire now, maybe? I was thinking of doing this one and then the vampire after. So long as this doesn't take like 4 runs. What are we naming our parasite? The vampire one is the best one, true. We'll save the parasite or the vampire for the very end. Charles? Just Charles. Is that the only vote? Charles, I guess. Charles the parasite. Where do we want to start our parasite? I'm not great when it comes to names. Okay. Cut me some slack. Let's see. Where to start? Where to start? Mexico? Let's do it. Let's pause. Oops, that's not what I want. Transmissions looks normal. Symptoms look normal. Abilities. Parasite becomes more in tune with the host, making it less likely to be noticed. Oh. That's good. Parasite fuses with host DNA, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be transmitted. That's also really good. Charles and Robert are dating, by the way. They're in love. New lore. Virus Yowie. Oh god. What kind of art is going to be spawned from that? Parasite infiltrates host brain, making it less likely to notice and more likely to be transmitted. Yo. Just doing another brainworm run. Charles telling Robert he could carry his eggs. God, yo. I have to put that art on a special site. I love you guys, but wow, sorry the Eep took me. Did I miss the vampirism? You did not know. We only just beat the brainworm. It took a minute. Now we're doing Parasite. And with that, I go Eep now. Good night, guys. Good night. Bye. Worms, egg, Yowie. Yeah, they're writing a Yowie fanfiction between our Parasite Charles and our brainworm. Parasites, one of many reasons why you should wash your hands before disinfecting them. What's new? Start doing drug resistance. Yeah, we worm fan fiction is crazy. Stick to my vampires. Worm dinner. Oh man, a brain-eating worm would starve in your head, twin. Someone has already written some. Oh, for sure. You've spread to Central America. Real dinner, but worm dinner. Pretty cursed things to wake up to. Never surprised when it comes to fanfics. Hey, it's almost Valentine's Day. Let the bugs love. Gross. Mash, I'm sorry, but your volume is a little quiet. I can turn it up. A little bit louder, hopefully. Heavy flooding in Norway. Let's go. Sorry if you live in Norway. Something overtook me there. It wasn't me. Rash mutated? No. It's okay. You get refunded stuff. Bro salty because he will be alone with his rat on Valentine's Day. What's wrong with that, huh? Spending Valentine's with my boy. Higher infectivity with air. Cough, fruity cough. So sexist. Doing better than me, King Ilmayo, not a Valentine to be seen. Worms by air. Well, we can't say anything as we'll be the ones being all alone just watching their stream. Yo, That's diabolical. What a way to spend Valentine's Day. Watching a virtual rat and raccoon and their bromance on a live stream. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, oh my god. So much infectivity. For real, Friday the 13th before Valentine's Day, goated. Best time to get some like dark romance in. Be terrified with flying parasites. I think it's more so it's like if someone coughs on you, you can I don't know, there's a coughing symptom. I don't know what to say. Gives pathogens ability to travel on dust particles, increase infectivity, especially in arid regions. Gives organisms ability to survive and suspended in air for a long time. Okay. It's like dust and wind and stuff. Serial killer. That's me out of saying yes. It's one of the masked man. Good these. Jesus Christ, guys. They are spreading like wildfire. Genuinely, I don't know how this is supposed to be different from the bacteria. I think it's just a better bacteria since we have that one ability that makes it harder for us to be noticed and increases infectivity, which is kind of busted. He's good at making plants efficient and has great environmental awareness. Play hard again, at least. Found one Voltron fanfic, AO3, where Worm told Corn to get nasty with the reader, but a general search with Brainworm gave 2,346 words total. What the fuck? Hi Hayes, or hi Cody. More infectious than the common cold. Nausea. No. Nausea want that. An issue on another channel because of my name, because apparently there's someone in there named Cody that they all hate. Interesting. Thanks, there are worse things on that platform than brainworms. Let's remember, guys. Remember, this is a safe for work stream. I'm so afraid. Good heavens, accurate. Baltic states is the only place not infected. I was vague for a reason. We can go and do our cold resistance, huh? Ramp that up and sure. No more places are healthy. We just gotta wait for them to max out. Then we blitzkrieg them. How are you guys doing? Damn, so no Cody could ever join again. That's so weird. Facts. Nausea. I do nausea want that. It's spreading. Slowly but surely. The way you said Blitzkrieg sounded way too English. How, as in like British English or like the language English? Because I don't know if you picked it up on it or not, but I do speak English fairly fluently. At least enough to hold a conversation. I'm kidding. I know it's originally a German word. Good, I have my popcorn and my chopsticks, and I'm sipping on fake tea. Life's good, hell yeah. It's fake tea. Harley needs to evolve to kill. Relax, we'll get to it, babe. Gee, really? You don't speak English? No, I speak a little bit. It's not my first language, but you know, I try. The German word don't pronounce English. Huh? It's English very well, thank you. And I've been practicing for many years. Cody has to change it because I caused a lot of I am Cody has to change it because I caused a lot of problems on another channel because there's someone named Cody that causes problems. I didn't want to deal with the hate. I don't want to start anything, but if you're receiving hate for your name, that's probably not a great community. We've had someone in the server that's been a problem before, but if someone came in with that name and that was just their name, I'm not going to ask them to change it. Englishing reading 10 out of 10. Listen, I read it word for fucking word. You want from me? Much words, much speak. Hey. Total Oregon failure. We were convinced I was someone else, basically. I see. I have a PhD in English literature, and I'll be the first to tell you that language makes 0 sense. Facts. Anemia. Hell yeah. It's not really tea at all, but it's called tea for lack of better word. Before the tea was from a specific leaf. Killed more than the Black Death. Have they even realized what's happening? Okay, they have. Wait for the cure. I missed a couple important words there, my bad. It's all good. Dirty, never mind. The Cody man just can't read. English language is crazy, just trying to learn how to teach it is insane. Shit, they're working on a cure fast. Not fast enough. English is better than French, so I'll never complain. Projectile vomiting symptom combo. Nice. That's real great. Oui, oui, là, monsieur. I have no idea what that means. I read French in school and all I remember. So I don't know and I don't understand. I remember learning a little bit of Turkish in school. I only remember Merhaba. Hello. That's about it. Merhaba. Go Charles, go. Easy win. Gee, that French is killing my ears. What? Well, do I have the audio for you? Check out the Patreon if you want some free goofy audios. Up there you can see dinner date with your French boyfriend. Discovered the oops symptom combo. Sneezing, diarrhea, causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity, and drawing attention to Charles. Or Charlie, what the fuck? That's disgusting. guess I can just evolve all these for points. Basically one already, but I just want to see what other combos I can get. First ad on stream, JK, that's good promotion. Patreon is amazing. It's also valid greeting in Arabic too. Oh, I did not know that. I don't know French and I live right next to it. I wouldn't recommend. I'm probably going to be forced to learn it at some point whenever I get a new job. Oh no. Let's go! Parasite for the win! That was probably the easiest one we've done. And that was just basically basically bacteria, but with an extra bonus. You ordered a croissant without the French. I would just go up to the cashier and just point at the croissant, just croissant, and they're gonna either speak to me in English or French, just asking like, "Sorry, what is it that you like? Did you want a croissant?" And just, croissant, and I just keep pointing at it. Okay, is there anything else that I can get you today? Croissant. You want 2 croissants? Is that what you're saying? Croissant? In France once, no joke, I'd rather never eat any croissant ever again, going back the language. New plague and gene discovered. Translation and gene type prion. The fuck is that? Prion, slow, subtle, and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. Yo. Fun fact, in grade 8 and 9, I studied French, English, and Chinese. I remember nothing besides the English. You going to finish that croissant? Jimmy's mom. Okay, well, we got Prion now. Let's go ahead and do Shadow Plague, and then after that, probably call it a night. On the new gene type translation, whatever that is. Do I not have it? Socially awkward bat. That's funny. Okay, well, let's continue. Ashburitis. I forgot about that. Ashburitis the second. Another brain bug. Well, you should order 2 of everything on France. I can't with the and what the fuck? Vampire time. Let's begin. Centuries ago, a human close to death was infected by a sentient pathogen, the Shadow Plague. Buried deep underground, the human was slowly consumed and transformed. Now, I did watch a little bit of like a tips video on this. I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but I did see something. Hopefully we have a better chance. Choose where your vampire emerges. Alright. Let's start in Greenland. Yeah, we named it after Lady Ashbury. He speaks French is killing me, and it's so. Ain't a chocolate better than a croissant? Empire rises in Greenland. So we are going to go ahead. Oops, not there. Not gonna upgrade symptoms yet. What I'm gonna do is gonna focus on our blood rage. Force me into a. I just did a vampire escape room 2 weeks ago. Didn't make it out alive. My group forced me into a coffin. Who said antisocial bat? I mean facts, but I did. Done to be targeted like that? No. It was one of the gene mutations. Blood rage. Vampire gains ability to enter a blood rage. Will attack research and military facilities if present, otherwise consuming people for DNA. Mutation of the adrenaline cortex increases adrenaline and can trigger frenzied biting attacks. Blood rage becomes more. And vampire gains ability to temporarily mutate to a vast winged bat-like creature, allows travel to nearby countries. Hell yeah. Your vampire can change the world. Your vampire is shown as a red icon on the world map. It has unique powers and abilities to use it wisely. So if I use, there we go. We're just killing lots of bitches. You're living in my dream and complaining about it. Who died a in a coffin? Oh my god. Vampire feeding attracts attention in Greenland. Vampire feeds by drinking the blood of its victims, leaving behind drained corpses. It is only a matter of time before the humans realize that they are dealing with something far worse than a murderous cult. Nice. We are just in a blood rage in this place. Eating motherfuckers. The portrait of the vampire was very dashing, shoulder-length brown hair, and intimidating brown eyes. Vampire melts with the darkness, is able to move undetected at night. Blood rage becomes more powerful. Damn. So we're just becoming a lethal fucking menace, and we're eating everybody in Greenland. Yeah, the strat that I saw was to not infect people. Blood cold eater tracked in Greenland. Authorities in Greenland have confirmed that they are tracking a highly dangerous individual they believe is responsible for the horrifying blood cult murders that have shocked. Yeah, so the strat that I think that I saw was essentially not. Starves in Greenland with no human to feed. The vampire is starving itself to death. Time to move. Because if we infect people, that's how they start researching. Good night, Haley. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. Yeah, everybody in Greenland is dead. See flight distance and speed, that'd be good. So new strategy, you're not infecting first. Yeah. Basically, we are focusing on increasing our blood rage. To just do shit tons of damage. And we're just gonna wipe out people one by one. When the Templars show up, hopefully we can just kill them off. And we will fly to the various countries where they start. So we can nip them in the bud early. Vampire channels the shadow blade to call down unspeakable devastation on its foes. Blood rage becomes more powerful. Fuck yeah. 42. And because we're so lethal, that is what's giving us so many DNA points. Even though it's this early on. Templar Industries reveals global vampire threat. The secret of multinational defense company reveals that the vampires behind the blood cult murders have shocked the world. Templar Industries claim to be taking urgent actions to defend humanity. Ooh. And so it's begun. Vigilantes in Iceland fight vampire. People across Iceland are forming groups to hunt down the vampire. It won't be enough. That is so cool. Basically, we just need to focus on just keeping our one super powerful god vampire alive. Increase this. Vampire is not under attack during blood range. It enters a trance which lets it rapidly heal itself while feeding. That's real good. What do I need for that? 11. Surrender to a vampire if given the chance, Annie. We all know the answer to that. Coming to Germany, what you doing joining them? So let's see. Iceland is now dead. Let's go to Germany. Actually, let's go to the UK first. So we can upgrade our ability Dark Ritual, which basically means if we're not actively being attacked, we heal. So what we can do is just continuously heal on these countries that don't have the Templars. Yeah. We've already maxed out our blood rage, so we're doing shit tons of damage. No fighting No hesitation. That's okay. Someone's been practicing or learning. I watched a quick little tips video on it. I guess this one is one of the harder ones just because it is so different compared to the rest. Not really, I mean, going full lethality in the beginning is not something you do with like any of the others, so makes sense. This vampire hunter base is probably based in Ramstein by the looks of it. So actually right next to me. No. I mean, realistically, if you were told that there was a vampire that had killed the entire population of Greenland and Iceland and it's making its way towards you, I would want to be right next to that motherfucking base. I would want to live inside the base. Might be a target, maybe, but it's probably the safest place to be. It's harder for the humans to detect the presence. Doesn't really matter, but as well, see what it's like. Glorious way to go, bro. I'm actually doing a. Okay, now the blood rage is happening. Okay, so I guess I only just need to do it once. All the things we've done in the world of this game, becoming a vampire seems tame in comparison. True. What did the bat thingy just say? Vampire increases muscle mass and bat form, further increasing flight distance and speed. Basically, all these just mean we can traverse the countries faster and farther. And I might as well increase the layer and just set up a layer here in London. Because while we won't be sticking to places very far or very much, because this is just taken so long, I mean, I might as well just make the most of it. Templar, prepare drones to target vampire layers. We need to hunt down and destroy the vampires. Yo, diabolical. That just gives us some passive points. Yo. Since when can a vampire's jaw unhinge like that? Oh, you know? Who knows? We are killing remarkably slowly. it's like hard to tell why. Shadow portal. When traveling, vampires able to instantly travel to any lair in the world, regardless of distance. That's cool. It can be romantic, but in a feral kind of way. Templar goes stronger in Germany. Guys, I think I know what must be done. I'm gonna go to Germany. Look at that. They didn't even stand a chance. Templar base in Germany destroyed by vampire. In a cloud of darkness, the vampire brutally attacked the Templar base. Some survivors were able to escape from the Templar base with crucial knowledge. It's okay. So we're going there. We're killing the Templar base here too. Now we're healing up. Unhinged personality mayhaps. The jaw, that's why I say no. Just get a blindfold and you'll be okay. Devious behavior. Set up a layer down here as well. Might as well. Look at us go. I think this is the last Templar base, if I remember right. I'm seeing the things right. They're destroyed in UK. Fuck you guys. Oh my god. Welcome to Healthmouth combo. Dark whispers emanate from the shadow portals, increasing vampire strength. Sick. Very nice. Templar base eradicated. Is there Templars anywhere now? See, that's like it's a good thing. I wonder if the Templars will show up anywhere else. Maybe not. We'll fast forward a little bit, see how things go. Taking away your romance books. Dark Knight combo. A stealthy bat-like creature is scaring both criminals and partygoers out late at night. Nice. Quite a few days are passing. So maybe not. Maybe the now is when we start the shadow plague. There's no Templars that can hurt us now. Let's move over here to the States. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start setting up layers everywhere. The more layers we have, the more DNA point things that we can get. Teleport back over to UK. I mean, I guess we can set up more of these. Maybe. I don't know what allows us to. Oh, probably the lethality thing. Fuck. Default. Well, that was a waste. Slow pure romance as much as the next girly. Don't get me wrong, my first romance was 1,200 plus pages. Slow innocent. It's all. I'm just gonna be mad if we keep speaking of such things. See, he doesn't even notice. Hey, I'm not that dense. Over here. See how many bases we can make. Any alien planet trope is good. 95 disease points. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. So I can just keep doing this indefinitely. It doesn't look like anything's gonna come of this. Like the Templars aren't coming back. Not after this long. Because now I'm just... Maybe I'll get like one more base down here. Just to really cover the board if I need to go somewhere. Stick to my spice-free vampire romance, thank you. Fuck it, let's set up a vampire base in Indonesia, huh? I guess vampires can grow. Raw. How much is it going to take for this one base? Damn. Wait, did I not set one up in the UK? Fuck, I'm stupid. 130 and it still doesn't allow me to. Holy shit. How do we win this mode? I'm confusion. So, Templars were the main threat. They were trying to kill us at first. So we super boosted our lethality essentially to go around and kill every Templar base. We did. Now I'm just collecting a shit ton of points. Because I think at this point now, once I feel like I have enough, I can essentially start the Shadow Plague, which is like the common vampires. We're basically gonna max out like severity, so they're not severity, we're gonna make it super contagious. Just spread across the whole place. Probably high lethality too. Thanks. Because so long as our main vampire is alive, we can spread the disease. So it doesn't necessarily matter if all the people who get sick die off quick. So right now I've been setting up a whole bunch of bases because they give me passive income. Should I set up a sixth one here in Indonesia? What do you guys think? We'll take the majority of my points, but I mean, that just means it'll take longer. It'll basically give us a sixth more of the bubbles to pop. What do you guys think? More vampires. Always more vampire layers is the question. And yes, let's do it. Oh, that took me from like 200 something down to 60. That's rough. It's fine. It's all worth it. Moving now have one over there. I think YouTube censored me. I typed curling without krill. Oh no. YouTube censorship is fucking crazy. They're doing too much. Was it that I killed everybody in... Oh, I guess there's only 56,000 people in Greenland, huh? Sid, I think you're krilling the vamps in Indonesia because it's sunny. But if they're a vegan vamp, it'll be good because of many fruits here. Let's evolve into a fruit bat, cute. It's 200 DNA points. Let's go. Let's aim for 300 just for the shits and giggles. See how much we can really max this bitch out. It's max infectivity. It's lethality. That's our porch. Oh, cute. So I want to have bats on my porch. So many dead. When are we going to turn the map? That's just in Indonesia. Once we hit 300 disease points, I think we'll go ahead and start creating the shadow plague. They're adorable, just pooping everywhere. Try to bite us when we attempt to remove them. Don't remove them then. It's their porch now. They're just babies. Aww. And 300 has been reached. With that said, let's look into this, shall we? Shadow's Blessing. Vampire releases the Shadow Plague to help subjugate humanity. Victims develop severe bruising. Empiric Awakening. Create a new vampire by temporarily producing toxic mutagens. Almost all infected will die. Eventually, a viable host will be... I think that's an ability. Cysts develop to fill dark pus, increase infectivity, and slightly harder to cure. Sure. Infected struggle with sleep at night, increased infectivity. This is likelihood of allergic reactions, which can distract the immune system, harder to cure. Skin pigmentation altered, increasing the chance of mutation when exposed to sunlight, harder to cure. Pathogen repeatedly alters the proteins on its cell walls, helping prevent immune reactions, specifically harder to cure. Suppressed blood flow gives victims a deathly white appearance, increasing infectivity. Misshapen sores appear on the face and ooze dark pus, increase infectivity. Teeth of the infected grow and can protrude the mouth, increasing infectivity. Jugular bite infected feel the urge to go and bite others on the neck, specifically targeting the jugular, increases infectivity. Neuropathogen. Manipulation causes severe behavioral abnormalities, increases permanent psychosis, increases infectivity to become slaves to the vampire. Muscular hypertrophy. Surges of contractile proteins combined with the constant microtraumas increase muscle mass. Infected easily able to overpower other humans, increasing infectivity. Testicular muscles become engorged, increasing the effectiveness of biting another human. Fuck yeah. Mutations in the endocrine system cause parts of the skin to harden, calcify, lethal over time. Ooh. Infected bleed themselves to strengthen the vampire. Layers generate extra DNA. People are infected. Infected bleed themselves to strengthen the vampire. A layer generates extra DNA as more people are infected. Yeah. Mutation in the end. Yeah, might as well. Adenoma triggers mutated growth. Hormones trigger bone growth in the skull. Highly lethal. Infected have overwhelming compulsion to consume their own bodies. Extremely lethal. Maybe not that. We'll hold off on that. Is there? Oh, here it is. Drug resistance. Okay. Let's hold off and just work on the antibiotic stuff. Vampiric awakening begins. Millions of people will be killed by Asperitis II as it searches for viable hosts to turn into a vampire. To speed things up, affect more people. Vampiric awakening can be used repeatedly. Nice. Asperitis created a vampire. Vampire releases a unique strain of the shadow plague called Asperitis II, which spreads independently from the vampire. Infected humans have no idea what the vampire has planned for them. Asperitis causes mass psychosis in victims. People infected with Asperitis II have been enslaved by the vampire and forced to go on bloody killing sprees. There's no helping or reasoning with them. That must make it hard to cure then, ideally. Vampires visit hundreds of humans each night and mark them in blood, infecting them with the shadow plague. Fuck yeah. That'll be after a little bit more. The pathogen looks a bit buffy now. She just has props, Annie. Don't mind that. Just stay cute. Oh. What's happening? What are those red flashing lights? I need 19. I see. New lab built in Canada to cure Asperitis. Interesting. Blood trumps all combo. Human leader compromises to make vampires great again and build a wall of blood because it sounds cool. Your research facility is dead. Just confirm the destruction of the WHO research lab in Canada, as well as large numbers of casualties by a vampire. Set up to cure Ashburitis. The loss of this lab will set back. Nice. Let's go and do it. Vampire is able to meditate and emit the shadow plague in a huge cloud. Tens of thousands of humans infected every day. Damn. It's like news I read every day. Go here, shall we? And let's go there. Shit, that wasn't the right place, huh? It's fine. If I visit these places, I'm getting DNA back anyways. It's kind of cool. You need to sneeze, but it doesn't come. Unfortunate. Vampire continually secretes the shadow plague everywhere they go. Hundreds of thousands of people are infected every day. Shadow plague erupts out of every pore of the vampire's body. Millions are infected each day. So we're really increasing our infectivity here, huh? Researching this, huh? Is there a way I can see? I don't think so. Anemia symptom mutated. Sure. That's cool. They're still curing it. Oh, I don't see any bases here. Oh, I'm stupid. There's one right there, huh? This felt more strategic than the first time we played. Very interesting. I like it. You watched half a video about it. LOL, at least. Yeah. I mean, granted, I didn't get this far. I only got about the, like, oh yeah, just go full lethality in the beginning. That's about it. Any other locations to cure me? Please tell me, because it keeps going up. Its manipulation, pheromone production, making victims more charismatic and able to easily manipulate and seduce others, increases infectivity. Crazy. Chill, wait, as it redacted, well, never mind. Since when do vampires have pointy ears? Since a long time, right? Like the first depictions of vampires with pointy ears. Shit, we're killing so many. Medicine keeps going up. Yeah, even though it's not telling me that there's a main base here. Anywhere, really. It's a little unfortunate. I don't really know how to fix that. Like, we've got to just keep increasing infectivity, I guess. Let's extend bombs infected cities in an attempt to slow down. Isn't it Canada? No, Canada's dead. Vampire created in Ukraine? Yo! Let's go. But I mean, at the end of the day, we can still create more and more vampires. Kazakhstan is not okay. Empire slaves waged war in Iraq. Enslaved humans infected with Ashburitis II, the second, are fighting a brutal civil war in Iraq as they battle to take over the country in the name of their vampire lord. Actually insane work. Empires waged war in Kazakhstan. We're two now. That's so cool. Yeah. Let's go up to Canada, I guess. Now we're infecting the world. Here's 75% complete. That's scary. Is there a genetic reshuffle anywhere? Yeah, I guess we can do that. We got our first, like, normally infected country that wasn't even from us. reshuffle or anything like that, huh? Let's go ahead and just do that, I guess. Surge of testosterone increases muscle mass, increases infectivity, but also can be lethal. Fuck it. Harp Jugulum combo. Increase muscle mass and masticatory capacity. Lets infected execute powerful lunging combos. Terry would be proud. How are you guys still researching so fucking fast? Silent but deadly combo. People are complaining about an awful smell that appears to suddenly appear out of nowhere. Okay, so now if I just keep moving from place to place. Cure of Ashburitis is complete. The cure for Ashburitis has been researched. High altitude flights will release the cure into the air so it can be absorbed into the skin of the infected people. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Our health is going down. Is it? Oh fuck. Okay, go to a vampire lair. Heal. You also go to a vampire lair. Or lair. Down here, yeah. Don't give up fighting. They were already that far along. I know. Okay, so this might be a struggle. Go to Central Asia. Start eating people. This guy's gonna go to Central Africa. He's gonna start eating people. Yo, how are you almost dead already, my guy? Fuck. I don't know if that really does anything at this point. Yeah, no. Well, fuck. Vampire slain. Vampire slain. Damn. That is unfortunate. Man. Take a look at that. This one is such a toughie. They've written a published book about vampires. Sick, dude. Or innocent plague. I don't know about innocent. We did kill like half the population on Earth. We Thanos that bitch. Well, I suppose that just means we'll have to play this again sometime, huh? How does that sound to you guys? So fast, I know. Oh. Next stream we'll get them. Hell yeah. Yay, more. Is this something you would like to see again? Out of curiosity? Next time we have to beat this game. I will always support more vampire content. Yes, it's very fun. Yes, again, again. Yes, I'm glad to hear, guys. More, more, more. At least now we know for next time. Once we get to that point where we're just, we killed all the Templars and we're just farming DNA points, and we can literally just go. We can just farm as many DNA points as we want. More. Life would be so much more fun as a vampire. It was a good round, though. It was, it was. We got half the population. Significantly more than last time. I think deleting all the Templars at the beginning really, really helped. Then we didn't really need to focus on our dude's health. I mean, theoretically, I'm pretty sure we could just, if we wanted to take just the slowest route possible, we could just stay in, country to country to country, just, in our blood rage mode, waiting to kill every individual person. Because it didn't seem like they were able to do any damage to me. They only did damage to me when they found the cure. And then they started spreading it in the air, and that's when I started taking damage on my guys consistently. New strategy, true. New strategy, basically doing the same thing, except before I start the Shadow Plague and I'm collecting DNA points, I just go AFK. Like fucking 600 DNA points this time, who cares? I do think making multiple layers was a good call, though. Because I was able to just teleport from place to place. I found that cure real fast. True. Like, it was kind of frustrating because, I mean, they would build up, like, the bases saying, like, oh yeah, research facility here, and I'd go in and destroy them. And, I kept doing that, and it would set it back. But eventually they just stopped building the bases, but the bar was still going up as normal. So yeah. I think what I want to do on the next one is, once we have a shit ton of the points, we're gonna upgrade the Shadow Plague to just have max infectivity without being super lethal. And we're just gonna go country by country, just fly, boom, get the DNA points from visiting a new place, fly, boom, and then just constantly increasing it. And then once I've gotten to all the places, then I can start increasing the lethality. But that'll be for next time. Let's switch back here. Let's see what is on the schedule. Well, tomorrow we have got two audios coming out. The first is on Patreon for free. Boy dinner with your gym pro boyfriend. And then the second is a YouTube audio. First comfort for your dead tired boyfriend. Very, very accurate. Thursday, got nothing going on. Friday, we're going to be continuing Skyrim. If you haven't been able to catch up on any of the Skyrim streams, no worries. This next stream is basically going to be grinding XP the entire time. I have installed a few extra mods to make farming the resources a little bit easier. And I'm pretty sure I've got everything working now. I'll have to inform you a little bit at the start of the stream next time, because I do have a lot of resources. Because I had to go back, wait, wait a couple days, buy stuff, go back over, do some research, figure out who's selling stuff, and constantly just upgrading my supplies and things. And so I've already got a good head start. Yeah. So yeah, Friday will be just a long, just casual, chill XP grind. So if you guys want to talk, it'll be a great time too. As well as YouTube, be sharing a bed for the first time with your boyfriend. Very cute, very wholesome. And on Sunday, Valentine's Day, Ratman and I are doing a collab stream, and we're simply labeling as speed dating. So it'll be a fun time. Did you guys figure out about Ark? Yes, we did. It's bad. Ark Survival Evolved is just, it's very unoptimized, unfortunately. And I think whatever is going on with the recent aquatic update that they're doing is just fucking with the game a lot more. Talking to some people, it seems like Ark Survival Ascended is a little bit more optimized, but still with a couple of the issues. But neither of us have the game quite yet. But we've got a couple things that we're kind of wanting to do anyways, so that might be a little bit later down the line. Speed dating, aka Ash, also has no idea what's gonna happen. No, I know what's gonna happen. I just wanted it to be a surprise for you guys. Boy dinner for the brain worm. Yo, that'd be a brilliant Patreon audio. Just girlfriend turns into a brain-eating worm, and boyfriend supports her, and I just get dumber and dumber as the audio goes on until I just have no brain. I'm gonna have to write that one down. Oh, perfect. It's gonna be a time for sure. Yeah, I have issues with that game. Yeah, I mean it's a fun game. The developers need to learn how to fucking optimize their game. I mean, first of all, the fact that it's like 300 gigabytes or something like that is actually fucking crazy. No game should be that fucking big. The like how? see. Install files. Yeah, it's 285 gigabytes. Nah, dude. Unless you're playing like, I forget what that one game Ratman's been wanting to stream, but it's like the one where it's you're exploring an entire solar system, and each solar system has like hundreds of planets, and it's all like places you can go to. That I could see being a big ass game like this. A game like Ark has no fucking reason to be as big as it is. That's just poor management. Did you see the requirements for the new Lego Batman game on Steam? What the hell? I have not. Does fucking Lego Batman require like crazy requirements? If so, that is so bad. Yeah, that's why I wholeheartedly support um, FromSoft, the guys who make like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Bloodborne and stuff like that. So not only do they make good games and actually care about their games and actually take care of them when they need patches and updates, but they know how to actually manage and compress a game so that it doesn't take up insane amounts of storage space and runs poorly. Like my computer is like a little over like $2,000. It's a good computer, and it's had several upgrades on it after the 2000. Installed storage space. I've basically quadrupled my RAM. And the fact that there's like still crashes in some of these games that are just completely unoptimized, like Monster Hunter Wilds or Ark Survival Evolved, is just stupid. I don't know if they changed it since it was first published, but it was wild. Damn. But before I end up getting onto a very long rant that I don't have time for, I shall bid you adieu, however it's pronounced. So, I will see you guys on Friday, hopefully, for the Skyrim stream, and if not, I hope to see you guys on Valentine's Day. And it's going to be fun. I hope you look forward to the next audios coming out. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun. Hope you have lovely rest of your days. Hope you have lovely rest of your nights. And I hope you have sweet dreams and sleep well. I hope you have lovely fun days. They're all good. Yes. Otsu chat, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Ooh, good night. Bye.